Ah, Mr. Wallace. Mr. Wallace, I've got something for you.
Much obliged.
That's useful for
I'm
later.
looking forward to your festival of crumpets, Mr. Paneer.
I'm afraid you're barred from my store, Wallace.
Barred?
Due to the devastation caused yesterday by your invention. I'm ever so sorry, Chuck.
Okay, so apparently everybody is Chuck.
That looks like... Can it
Must be a British thing.
cheese?
Indeed it is, Wallace. Wensleydale, your favorite?
And am I to take it that these are...
Yes, free samples. Go on, duck in.
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Paneer. One for now,
He just ate the
and one
toothpick.
for later.
He ate that whole thing, toothpick included. Okay then,
Forget
let's go
Mr.
skip over
Wallace.
that.
50 gallons by sunset.
Just want to do this for fun.
The sky is blue, and still it rains on yours truly.
My kind of guy. Alright, so what am I doing now? Guess splashing myself with water for no reason whatsoever.
Ah,
And then talking to her.
Hey up, Wallace, love. How's business? So, Wallace, in the honey business now, I hear.
oh, you've heard the buzz, have you?
Boo.
Oh, indeed I have. It's all over town.
It'll never get off the ground. Stupid idea, if you ask me.
I like him as well.
Nobody did.
Couldn't get honey out of a honey jar, that one.
true.
Excuse my husband. He's a right misery gut sometimes.
It's true. Gromit does all the work.
Ta-ra, bye then.
Mr. Gabberly.
Gone away. Went to Timbuktu. Won't be back until spring.
Could those be? I couldn't help but notice the flowers on your window ledge, Mrs. Gabberly.
Aye, lovely, aren't they? Bring a touch of summer to the town square. Especially the purple pansies. Always been partial to pansies, me. You should
Who
see
doesn't
the
love a
flower.
pansy?
It's full of them.
Ah, blinking weeds, if you ask me. Can't abide them.
Oh, go and suck a lemon, you moaning ninny.
Ah.
Oh, now look what you've done, you clumsy. old-
E-rated
And
swearing.
open up that window when I'm yelling at you.
All right. But only to prove your insults don't get to me anymore. I can deflect them all.
Is that so?
Alright, take
I'd
those.
be happy to take these flowers off your hands, Mrs. Gabberly. That is, if they make your husband unhappy.
That's a good reason to keep 'em, to my way of thinking. But go ahead if you want 'em.
Much obliged.
So see, she's kind of as much of a dick as he is. She wants to make him miserable just like he wants to make her miserable.
Pardon me, Mrs. Gabberly. I wonder, that is, could you spare a...
Verb.
Sorry?
Give me a verb, Wallace. An action word.
Oh, playing a word game, are we?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, well, let's see. A verb.
Suck a dick.
Chew is an action.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Now I need a thing.
A thing.
Aye, you know, something physical you could touch.
Something I can
dick.
touch. Toad?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Okay, this is too easy. I'm just gonna stop now. Not saying anymore.
Mild?
Oh, that's a corker, that is. Last one, nearly done. I need another thing. Or like a person or animal.
A
Pervert.
person or animal? Now, let me see now. Gentleman?
Yes, that's a thing.
What is it now?
Oh, Achoo! A toad, you mild gentleman!
Hey! You do know how to wound a bloke, Winnie.
How is that an insult? Go chew a toad, you mild gentleman. Ouch. Out, you went there, you asshole. Ow.
Ha! Got him that time! Serves him right for being such a grumpy old grandad.
Seriously, would you be insulted if someone said that to you?
If that is,
I just laugh
would
and go,
you
"What?"
see your way fit to lending me that pot of pansies, Mrs. Gabberley, for business purposes?
Business purposes? Well, be my guest. I've got bunches of them.
Ah, more flowers, yay. Alright, next up we got...
If it isn't Wallace. I had a notion he'd be nosing round the police station this morning.
Shut up.
Oh, there's Miss Sniffer 3000, banged up like a common criminal. Oh, breaks my heart. That cheese detector's not a bad machine, just a bit overkeen. It's all the energites in its system. Energites? It seems to me, yes. Energite is one of the ingredients in Rex Armstrong's quick grow muscle formula. I used my last Energite battery to fuel the sniffer. I'll
Coincidence.
have to get it back if I want to finish the formula.
Alrighty. Let's talk about your hat, bitch.
Must be awfully hot under that helmet, I reckon. A sunny day like today.
It's a trifle sweltering, yes. But danger and discomfort are all in the line of duty for an officer of the law, though most folk don't appreciate it.
Let's see. There we are. Forget I did that. Oh, by the way, snail.
May I show you something, Constable Dibbins?
Is it important?
It's my dick!
It might be.
That's a snail, Wallace.
Do you notice anything peculiar about it?
Only the person what's holding it.
Alright, gotta talk to you
Morning,
now.
Constable Dibbins.
You're off to an early start today. Not planning any more visits to the shops, are you?
Oh, no. Yesterday was a one-off. I'm in town on business.
Is that so?
Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, I gotta do this, I think.
I noticed you received my petition for early release of the Sniffer 3000, Constable Dibbins.
Yes. And I notice it's attracted the signatures of just one man and his dog.
We're
Yep.
only appealing for natural justice.
Well, your blinking cheese detector thingamy, what do you call it, destroyed an entire grocery store.
Teething problems. It's still only a prototype.
Why do you bring a prototype into public?
It's a villain, if you ask me. A diabolical device. You can see that in its face.
What's wrong with your
My
eyes? There's
machine
holes in them.
isn't evil, Constable Dibbins. It's just got a short fuse and a few loose nuts.
Who doesn't have loose
We'll
nuts?
see. I'm going to formally interview this glorified tin can of yours, and if it can convince me that it's not a menace to society, then perhaps I'll release it into your custody.
Works for me. The other one is gonna be talking to a robot.
You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you. That's more like it. Now you've had time to think, what can you tell me about what happened yesterday? Feel bad about what you did, do you? He's weeping. Maybe
Yeah,
this
because the machine
contraption's
can
got
cry.
feelings after all. Now, I want a truthful answer. if I release you from custody, will you do it again? Well, I'll be damned. The prisoner has been interviewed,
Yes?
and having exhibited signs of repentance, I am prepared to release him into your protective custody, provided, Wallace, you give me an assurance that you'll keep your blinking eye on him. Or it. Or whatever he answers to.
And arrested for assaulting an officer.
Oh, I'll keep an eye on him, Constable Dibbins. You have my word on that.
One thing down. Oh, let's see, we got the map, so let's use the map. Wallaby Street.
Well, did you do as I asked?
You're useless, sir. Alright, Squirrel's got the teabag. I need to go get something for him. And make sure it's actually activated.
Our last bag of strontium tea. Gone.
Yeah. There we
Oh,
go.
toast. Shame to let it go to waste.
And back outside. Let's go. Sorry if you hear a little noise in the background. Iggy's playful at the moment. Snail. There we go.
Here you are, little fella. Try some toast.
Yes, do feed him. I'm sure the little mite's hungry.
And fail.
What are you looking for exactly?
And double fail.
You've come buzzing back, Mr. Wallace.
Now, I could just
As a
do
bee
this
to a
quickly
blossom,
and
eh?
not have to talk to her, but the conversation's funny, so.
I wonder, Miss Flit, if you would be so kind as to, hand me that tea bag.
Tea bag, Mr. Wallace? What tea bag?
The one on your,
Tits.
ooh.
Your tits.
Are you feeling quite well, Mr. Wallace?
Okay, so. Me.
Miss Flit, if you'll just take a look at the pansies, I think you'll...
I told you, Mr. Wallace. I refuse to let those yellow hooligans have the satisfaction of... Oh, apple. You see? They're mending their ways. They just needed a firm talking to, that's all.
Yes, because flowers listen to you.
Mother forgives you, you naughty little pansies. Sweet satisfaction.
Hear that, pansies? You're
Mr.
naughty.
Wallace.
Yes, indeed. Very sweet.
Mommy needs to play with the proper paradise for a little while. What was it doing? Oh, yes, snail. Me.
I realize this may seem a trifle irregular, but Major Crumb insisted I show you this. It's... oh.
A snail? In my garden? Have you lost your mind, Wallace?
What is wrong with their
I'm not
eyes? There's
sure,
holes in
to
the
be honest.
pupils. There's fucking holes in their pupils. Alright, so that's done, that's done. Front door. Oh, another little Easter egg. The Robot Pants, another short film they made.